What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Holy from Holy Lives. I'm back for the third take. For some reason, I accidentally pressed space and I was on my OBS and I end up stopping the fucking thing. And the first time, the video was just so trash starting off, I had to just do another video on another subject. But we're back, man. What's good, man? We're back. We're about to watch a video on what Finn and PB teaches us about one-sided love. And that's really hard. You know, one-sided relationships are really hard, bro. And we all have been there. We all have felt like a relationship was one-sided. And to be honest, I have personally. And that shit sucks. When I tell you that shit sucks, because you really fuck with this person and this bitch is just nigga bitch whatever you do, this person is just give you piece by piece crumbs and shit, bro. Man, this shit, let's get into the video, man. Before I start reminiscing.
What if I told you that one of the realest love stories in Adventure Time was barely a love story at all? No betrayal, no dramatic breakup. Just a boy who mistook kindness for something more.
Please, princess, just stick it in your mouth.
And a princess who never gave him a clear answer.
Well, okay.
This is what Finn and Princess Bubblegum teach us about one-sided love, emotional growth, and why sometimes your crush doesn't say no, they say maybe. Just long enough for you to drown in your own hope. In the beginning of Adventure Time, there was just a boy, a sword, and a princess made of bubblegum. From the moment Finn meets Princess Bubblegum, it's clear he's all in. She's everything he's not. Older, smarter, in charge of an entire kingdom. And yet, she still smiles at him like he matters. And that's all he needs. In Slumber Party Panic, the very first episode, we get the blueprint. Finn messes up. PB scolds him. Then she forgives him in a playful way.
Oh, you are adorable.
It's sweet and innocent, but to Finn, it's a sign. Every mission after that becomes a chance to prove himself. He throws himself headfirst into danger, saves her people, and dreams about her. In To Cut a Woman's Hair, he even has a date with PB, which she seemingly enjoys.
We're gonna have a spaghetti dinner.
Whoa, really? Where do we sit?
Because to Finn, love is about effort. If he tries hard enough, if he's heroic enough, maybe she'll feel the same.
And that's all men. That's all men. When you really like a female, bro, we really think effort will get you the bitch. I swear to God. I really thought putting effort. Look. You put barely effort on a chick you don't like, and I swear to God, you're the love of her life. You're Prince Charming. And you give a girl you actually like some effort, bro. I swear to God, you can't even be on fire in hell with that bitch. You can't even be on fire in hell with that bitch, bro. I swear to God, you're cold, twin. You're cold, bro. You give the girl you like some effort, you're cold, twin. I never felt like, for the longest, I've always got a girl that I like. But I never really liked them. And then when I find a girl I really like, swear to God, she played me like a fiddle, twin. I still fucked. But damn it, I didn't get the love I wanted.
Hey, Simon, make it romantic.
And very early on in the series, this does seem to be somewhat working. PB even admits she likes Finn.
Princess, do you like me?
Of course I like you.
But when Finn tries asking her on a date,
Hi, Princess. Would you go to couples movie night with me?
Sounds romantic, Finn.
she says,
Stop it!
When we hit the pothole, I was worried we'd be stranded for hours.
she's not available.
Oh, sorry, Finn. I'm busy practicing for the Whistling Choir Deathmatch Championship.
Now, keep in mind, she's not saying no to the idea of the date directly, she's saying no because she has something else planned, making it very vague to Finn whether it's rejection or postponement. So, Finn sees this as a sign to try harder yet again. He gets Jake's advice to use Marceline and make PB jealous, which doesn't work out. In doing so, we see PB actually practicing her whistling, just like she said, so there's no reason for Finn to think she made up some lame excuse not to go on a date with him. Which leads him to try even harder. He puts on a lute suit and It works.
Finn, that is hilarious. Oh, you are killing me.
Now, as the saying goes, if you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make them cheeks clap and jiggle. Finn's in the right spot here. Until he takes Marceline's advice and fumbles yet again.
So, headlock!
Trim.
That moment was one of the first turning points in their situationship, as from this moment on, cracks start becoming more and more obvious. PB is affectionate, but not consistent. She gives Finn a sweater that she made herself and tells Finn she cares about him.
I'm not great at knitting, but please wear it. I care about you, Finn.
And with the affection of that sweater, Finn is able to defeat the Lich later.
Like, come
This sweater, it's keeping me safe.
Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Like, how you expect a nigga not to feel this way for you, and you giving out sweaters? Swear to God, these bitches will buy you food, tell you they damn near love you, and when you actually for real, swear to God, they be like, the fuck? Where is this coming from? Like, come on,
To
twin.
PB, it's the kind of love you give a dog for bringing back your slipper. Grateful, proud, just not romantic. And that's what makes it confusing. She's warm, forgiving, and never says stop. So Finn keeps going, like we have all done in real life, completely wearing ourselves out in the process emotionally.
Like, just tell her
Which
you don't
raises
like
the
her,
question,
bro.
when should you stop or give up? You tell yourself you're not going to message her again. How she can be the one that sends you a message for a change, and if she doesn't, you'll detach yourself emotionally and let her go slowly.
Oh my God, I'm dealing with this shit right now. Oh my God. I'm literally dealing with this right now, bro. I'm like, literally, like, no bullshit. What he just said, literally, not trying to text the female till I slowly detach. And sometimes that's the only option because you can't keep running after somebody all the time. And then eventually they find someone else. Imagine, like, say for instance, right? Say for instance, you're like, okay, cool. She don't want to be with me. I'm gonna just be cool with her until she like maybe want to be with me, and maybe one day a thing. That means you have to go through all the failed relationships she went like with her with. Like, you have to go through that. You have to see her get with a nigga, fail with that nigga, get with another nigga, fail with that nigga. And then you over here sitting here waiting, hoping that she'll get with you, twin. Twin, fuck that, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. Tell her how you feel. And if she ain't feeling that same way, drop it. Like, no bullshit. Drop it, bro. Because it's not worth it, twin. I ain't doing it. So you niggas shouldn't either.
And right when you do
We
that
only
is
4
when
minutes
everything
in,
becomes even more confusing than before. Exactly that is what happens to Finn, but luckily, Adventure Time also shows us how we can deal with situations like these. After the events of Mortal Recoil, Princess Bubblegum gets physically de-aged to the same age as Finn.
She's 13 years old now.
Oh, dang it! Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
Everything changes. Suddenly, their emotional wavelengths match.
Give me a hug, hero.
She's no longer the older, more mature royal figure, now she's just a kid again, just like him. And for a brief moment, it feels like the stars have finally aligned. In Too Young, they goof off together in the castle.
You're so spice.
She leans on his shoulder. They hold hands. For the first time ever, it seems like PB actually feels the same way Finn does. And that's the cruelest part. Because it's not that she didn't care, it's that she wasn't ready before. And when she is ready, it's temporary. PB as a 13-year-old is fun, impulsive, and rebellious. She admits she likes being a kid as she never got to act like one. But the tragedy is baked into the premise. She can't stay 13. The Candy Kingdom needs an adult ruler, and when Finn suggests there could be another way than her being older again, she says something telling.
No, Finn. There's only one way. I just didn't want to have to do it.
That's the line that hits the hardest. She didn't want to, but responsibility demands sacrifice.
End the day with endless comfort. Sleep Number, to a good night's sleep.
Why my nigga can't
Hey, buddy.
Why my nigga can't be happy, bro?
Louder throughout the episode until eventually the time has come. They share one last heartfelt conversation as kids.
And wish I could stay like this with you, but
She gives him one final kiss, and then just like that, she's gone. Not physically, but emotionally. She stands a little taller, smiles a little differently, and the distance between them that had seemingly vanished is right back where it started. When Finn asks if they can keep hugging, she responds,
Finn, you silly. That was like 5 years ago. You really gotta move on.
She says it playfully, but the look on her face, the way she walks away, the little sigh at the end, it says everything. And Finn, he doesn't fight it. He just sits there. It doesn't help that throughout all these situations, Jake is still there to give Finn advice. It just isn't always good advice.
Let me share with you a little secret on how to win the heart of a princess. Not easy, but you have to be persistent.
So, Finn stays persistent.
Yeah, man. I see what you're saying. Thanks, Jake.
Because even if PB gently pushed him away, she didn't slam the door shut. And to a teenage heart, that's all it takes. In Wizard Battle, Finn cheats to win PB a prize, and she kisses him on the lips, their first real kiss. Which, considering Finn is still about 14 and PB is 18, or 1,000 years old canonically, is a little weird. Luckily, it was also their last one on the lips. Though that's not something we knew at this point, so it still doesn't feel like closure. The slap that follows muddies the message. Was it affection? Punishment? Both? Finn doesn't know. We don't know. PB
That
does
nigga
seem to
looking
know,
like-
but isn't all too obvious.
What the fuck?
So, Finn keeps searching for clues, for
Swear to God-
patterns,
Swear
for
to God, you can nut in a bitch and still be confused. She don't like you, twin. I'm telling you, bro.
signs that the door might still be cracked open. He can't let go because of the inconsistencies in her communication, and that hurts. In What Was Missing, we learn he still carries a clump of her hair from episode To Cut a Woman's Hair. He treats it like a relic, proof that what they shared wasn't just in his head, and we see that clump of hair one final time in Incendium. In that episode, Finn gets his heart broken, this time for real. After PB has Jake rest on her lap, Finn makes an attempt to put his head on her lap as well, but she pushes him away.
Come on, Finn. Don't be weird.
Because, well, that's dog stuff. And for the first time, Finn gets the hint. There is no them, it was all just him. To cope with his own feelings of sadness, he sings All Gummed Up Inside, a song that's not just about heartbreak.
Why do I keep trying if I can't keep her?
It's about knowing the person you want isn't coming any closer, and never really did. That's what finally pushes him toward someone new, though not in the healthiest way. He meets Flame Princess, and for the first time in a long time, he feels wanted. Now, that whole relationship is already covered in another video, so I'm skipping over it for now. If you want to learn what that relationship taught him, I'll put the link to it in the description. Let's continue the bubblegum arc that's not over yet. Just because Finn moves on doesn't mean he's over it. In Your Footsteps, a couple episodes after meeting Flame Princess, Jake jokingly refers to PB as Finn's ex. Finn instantly corrects him,
She's not my... We never went steady.
and that hesitation says everything. Because when something was never official, it lingers longer. You don't get closure. You just get a collection of almosts. And in Burning Low, all of those feelings come boiling back up. PB hears from Jake that Finn's been spending time with another girl. And at first, she seems pleasantly intrigued. Until Jake drops the name.
Flame Princess! Who's hanging out with Flame Princess?
What?
Suddenly, she's concerned. She doesn't say anything, just
You like
quietly
another
slips
princess?
away.
Oh,
The
hell
next day,
no.
PB returns. She's not smiling anymore. She warns Finn and Jake that Flame Princess's elemental matrix is unstable, that kissing her could trigger a catastrophic reaction, that this isn't just teenage romance, it's world-ending potential. However, Finn leaves before she can finish,
Jake, Flame Princess is waiting for me. I'm gonna bounce out.
leaving PB with only one option that she has left. Jake, but he fell asleep during her whole explanation.
Will you tell him why he can't see Flame Princess anymore?
Oh, I see what's going on here.
So, without any further knowledge of the situation, Jake immediately does the one thing PB didn't ask for. He reads into it, leading to Jake telling Finn that PB is jealous of his relationship with Flame Princess.
She doesn't want you to see Flame Princess anymore. She's crazy jealous.
And Finn wants that to be true, because it means the feelings weren't one-sided, that maybe, just maybe, PB had felt something too all along. The next day, PB checks in with Finn.
Oh, well, speaking of Jake,
Did he explain everything to you?
She wants to make sure he understands the warning that,
His responsibility
And then she
demands
touching him on the
sacrifice.
and sometimes when you care about someone, the right thing isn't holding on, it's pulling back. But Finn isn't listening. Not really. He thinks she's finally saying what he's wanted to hear for so long, that she had feelings for him, wanted to be with him, kiss him, but had to put her kingdom first. So he explodes.
Oreo Thins, flavors that feed your fancy.
Get Spectrum fiber-powered internet and 2 Spectrum mobile phone lines, each for just $30 a month, and save.
I was in love with you!
He tells her how he was in love with her all this time, and how she didn't show any obvious signs of reciprocating those feelings. And now, just now, when he's about to move on, she comes back.
You're gonna build me up all over again! Well, I'm done! I'm done.
And PB just sits there, silent, not correcting him, not confirming anything, just letting him speak. Because what can she say? Later, when Jake brings it up again,
You heartless monster! Do you have any idea how much he's cried over you?
when he pushes her about being jealous and how Finn deserves to be happy, PB finally snaps.
This isn't about some petty love triangle.
That's the moment that reverts it all. No feelings, not jealousy, just responsibility as always. She didn't want to ruin Finn's happiness. She wanted to protect the world of Ooo, and instead, she became the villain in a story she never wanted to be a part of. After burning low, it should be over. PB made her position clear. Finn made his peace, or at least he tried to. He's with Flame Princess now. He says he's happy. But something's still off. In You Made Me, when Lemongrab lashes out at PB, Finn throws himself in front of a sonic blast to save her. No hesitation, no second thought. It's not a romantic gesture, but it feels like one. He still sees her as someone worth protecting at any cost, even now. And in Reign of Gunters, that emotional confusion shows up again, this time in Finn's own words. He picks up a dating book called Mind Games and starts trying to act more mysterious. Why?
I keep him in a state of confusion. That way, I've always got options in case Flame Princess doesn't work out.
Because even while dating Flame Princess, he wants
Be
to
horrible.
keep his options open, just in case. He claims he's over PB, but his actions don't believe him, and neither does his subconscious. In King Worm, Finn dreams that he and PB are married. Later again in All the Little People, the illusion returns. He toys with miniature versions of everyone he knows, including himself, including PB. And he forces little PB to kiss little Finn. He's doing exactly what we'd be doing if we were 14 with a VR headset and some dolls. He says he's just experimenting, but we know what this really is. Wish fulfillment. This is what one-sided love looks like when it lingers too long. When the story ends, but the fantasy doesn't. When the person you loved is still around every day, still kind, still beautiful, still herself, but no longer yours. And never really was. So how can you deal with that? When the fantasy won't leave, even when you know it's over? What does Finn do, and what can we learn from it? That lesson is in Too Old, and it changes everything. Just before that episode, Finn messed everything up with Flame Princess, leading to their breakup. So he bounces back. He visits the Candy Kingdom and gets caught up in PB's political drama with Lemongrab, but instead of adventure or heroics, or even affection, Finn finds something he's never really felt with PB before: distance. He makes small talk at dinner like he always does, but she doesn't talk back. He tries to break the tension, tries playing a prank again on Lemongrab just like they did when they were both 13, thinking it would rekindle old fires.
Pranks, like old times.
Finn, no, that's really... Okay, yeah. We'll pull a prank, like old times.
Which didn't work out. Bubblegum is already miles ahead, focused on diplomacy, responsibility, leadership. And for the first time, Finn sees it. Really sees it. She's not the girl from Too Young anymore. She's not sneaking off to pull pranks, hold hands, or lean on his shoulder just because it feels nice. She's a ruler, a scientist, an adult in ways Finn isn't. Not yet. And maybe never was.
Your plan? But I thought we were having fun together.
Finn, I have citizens who need me. I can't always treat everything like a little boy game.
It's awkward, quiet, and painful in that grown-up way where no one yells, no one fights, they just realize they've become different people. This is the episode where the spell breaks.
I think I learned something.
Go on.
Well, I'm thinking maybe age isn't just a number. Maybe older people, like, really are different. You know? Like, less fun inside.
Finn starts to understand that the PB he fell for, the fun-loving teenager who said she liked him, who kissed him once when she was 13, doesn't exist anymore. Or maybe she never did. Not in the way he thought. And that's okay. Sometimes we fall for an idea of someone, the version of them that exists in our head. And too old is when Finn realizes he was in love with someone who had already moved on. She still cares for him, of course she does, but not like that, not anymore. And for the first time, that truth starts to sink in. The fantasy fizzles. Not with a fight, not with a kiss, but with a quiet goodbye. And that's the moment Finn grows up just a little bit more. A moment you might have experienced as well, when you finally see someone for who they are now, not who they were when you first fell for them, not who you created in your head as the person they might become. The spark fades. Not out of bitterness, but because you both kept growing and you weren't growing in the same direction. It's a hard truth to swallow, because we're taught to fight for love, to hold on, be persistent, never give up. But sometimes, growth means letting go. Not because the love was fake, but because it was real, and real things change. Maybe it's the friend who drifted away after school, the person you once thought was the one who's now a stranger, or the crush you held onto for way too long, hoping they'd feel the same if you just tried a little harder. Like Finn in Too Old, there comes a moment when you realize you're chasing a version of someone who doesn't exist anymore. And worse, maybe you never really knew them in the first place. You just loved what they represented. And that's okay, because that moment when you stop chasing and start accepting, that's the first step towards growing into who you're supposed to become.
But the bitch always come back. I'm telling you, twin. They always come back when you get to that certain point. What he say?
Start accepting. That's the first step towards growing into who you're supposed to become.
They always come back at this time. This is the look. They always come when you start accepting it. That's when they come back. Hey, big head. Big head. Hey, I've been thinking about you for so long. Bitch, it's been months. Why didn't you say nothing in months? You've been thinking about me this whole time, you lying asshole. Swear to God. You just be like, why the fuck? Why they lying, bro? Sometimes you just act stupid because you're like, at least I get to enjoy them now. No, fuck that, bro. Move on, bro.
This growth doesn't happen all at once. Lingering memories and
Geico helps tailor your coverage to fit your business and bottom line. So, Greg, how good does it feel to save on your commercial auto insurance with Geico?
thoughts can echo, come back in dreams, or even in songs that make you think about that person again. Moments when you think you've moved on until you realize part of you still wonders, what if? We see the same thing happen at the end of Breezy when feelings come crashing back. Finn is lost, emotionally numb, sleepwalking through a search for meaning, mostly through distraction. But during the final duet, Love, something strange happens. Breezy is replaced by Princess Bubblegum, and for a few quiet, haunting lines, they sing together. It's brief, symbolic, but powerful, because even now, after everything, part of Finn's heart still loops back to her. Not because he's in love, but because he's still healing. And that's what makes the Pajama War so refreshing. It's the first time in a long time where we see Finn and PB just hang out. No stakes, no kingdom crisis, no kisses or confusion.
Hey, you want to ditch the party and go for a walk?
What? Really?
It's been a while since we just hung out, you know?
Just two people in pajamas, joking, talking, spending time together like friends, equals. PB's not distant, Finn's not pining. They're relaxed, comfortable. And for the first time, it doesn't feel like one is chasing the other. There's no romantic tension, just mutual respect.
Thanks for showing me around, PB. I've enjoyed just hanging out.
Me too.
And that might be the healthiest moment they've ever shared. It says, we've both grown. We're not what we were, and that's okay. By the time we reach Come Along With Me, the story is quiet, simple, peaceful. PB is with Marceline now. Finn has his own path with his own peace. And
Wait
when
a
they meet
minute.
is with Marceline now. Finn
Wait
has
a-
his quiet, simple,
Wait a
peaceful.
minute.
PB is with Marceline now. Finn
Whole
has his own
whole
path.
time Shorty, whole time nigga thinking he wasn't good enough. Whole time Shorty was just gay.
Simple,
Threw me
peaceful.
a loop,
PB
twin.
is with Marceline now. Finn has his own path with his own peace. And when they meet again, PB even gives Finn a kiss on the cheek, and there's no awkwardness.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
See you tomorrow.
You're getting tall. Good night.
No unspoken tension, just warmth.
Yo, this bitch
Because
is
this was never
horrible.
really a romantic love story.
I didn't know PB
It
was
was
this
about
horrible.
a growing up story. About
Hey,
learning
maybe-
that not
maybe it's
everyone
Shorty
who
I'm talking
enters
to
your
just
life is
gay.
meant to stay the way you imagine.
I didn't even think about
About
that.
how romantic love isn't always answered in the way that you want, but that doesn't make it meaningless. And about how letting go doesn't erase what once mattered. It just means you're ready to move forward, and that not every small piece of attention means you have to start dating someone. And Finn finally learns this as well in the way he treats his next relationship.
I want to see his face, bro. You sound better with me not seeing your face. Look, man. Hey. Look, man, that was a good video, bro. I can't lie to you, man. That was so good, man. Hey, fuck with this nigga. Lesson of. Fuck with that nigga, bro. One thing about this video, it taught me it's not that you not good enough. The bitch could be gay. I swear to you, the girl could be just gay, twin. I tell you, hey man, the girl could just be gay, bro. Like, that's all you really need to know. Like, that's all you really, look, you good enough, bro. Nah, all seriousness, man. You good enough. No matter who you is, what you like, you good enough, bro. And if a person makes you feel like you're not, and that person just doesn't exist, just throw them out this world, bro. It's too many people out in this world for us to just keep those type of people in our head rent free. You know what I'm saying? And so if you feel like you can't get that person that you say that you want, then that's just not the person that you really want and really need. You know what I mean? It's really need. I know I said want, but it's really need. And you can't always get what you want in life. And you realize that as a adult, a youngin', really teens, you can't get what you want in life. Not everything. And love is one of them. Not everybody can get real love, bro. Not everybody get that passionate love that everybody, socially want. And that's okay. I'm not going to talk you guys' head off, bro. Don't stay in no one-sided relationship, bro. Like, if you feel like you doing all the work, you pulling all the weight, bro, let that shit go, bro. Release. Relax. Be free, bro. Don't hang that shit over your head, man. And I want you all to prosper. And if love is one thing on your mind that you want, I hope you get it. And I hope it's real. And if it's money, I hope you get it. For real, we all gonna get it, man. It's too much money in this world to not get it. If you're a man, and I'm just speaking just to the man, women should not be your focus. Love should not be your focus, man. That money should be right there. You should be looking at the money, and the woman that truly loves you, for you, is supposed to be looking right at you. That's just how it's supposed to be. So you get that money so you can take care of the girl that look at you like a king, bro. Like, that's just how it's supposed to go. And always remember that. That's the method, bro. If she look at you, if you feel like a king, she the one for you, bro. She the one, bro. To where you ain't got to worry about her doing all these other things. She on your lead and you just got to get that money for her to take care of her. She the one, twin. Just get that money, man. We all gonna win. We all gonna get out of here. This is a good video. Hopefully you all prosper. Inshallah, we all gonna get that money, man. I'll see y'all in the next one, twin. I'll see y'all in the next one, man.